Hello everyone, Emerald Ghost here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. And now I am back in the master bedroom because last time, just, fuck, okay. I'm apparently not as used to commentating as I thought I was. But anyway, after the last recording, I discovered something I missed in here, and that is, in here, there is another gold bar, which is our second one thus far. And in the last episode, we almost finished Area 1. We encountered our first two portrait ghosts. There is one more here, and then in this episode we will finish Area 1, and then move on to Area 2. Also in the last episode I failed at math miserably because I said that 1/4 times 1/4 is 1/8, which it is not, it is 1/16, which is probably a more accurate number to the fraction of this game that Area 1 is, at least in terms of how many portrait ghosts it has, and if not in how many rooms, because most rooms coming up will have more portrait ghosts, as opposed to this one having 3 without them and 3 with them. You won't find as much of a balanced ratio for the rest of the game. I think. Is that right? I'm not sure, actually. I'd have to check that. Anyway, in here, we are in, what's this room called? I missed it. The nursery. And we have Small Ghost, and he will say, "Horsey, Rocky Horsey," which is a hint of what we have to do, as well as the coins, which you saw. However, come over here first, and we get our first Mega Heart, which heals 50 HP, and this, every time you leave, like, this area, like, if you go out of the hallway out there and back into the foyer, this heart will respawn, so it's pretty much just an endless fountain of health if you need it. And as the child has instructed us, we must rock the horse. And now he will appear with us. He will wake up, he will teleport over to us and say, "Hey, wanna play with me?" Sure, and what we need to do is come over here, don't do that. Grab the bouncy ball, aim it, and beat the child with the bouncy ball, and then he will justifiably get angry. All he wanted to do was play with us. Ow, you gave me an owie. Then again, he was attacking us, so I guess it was self-defense on our part. I just wanted to play with you. I hate grown-ups. I can't do a baby voice. How do I? Why do you have to be bigger than me? I've had enough. Small. I'll go smaller. Small, itsy, tiny, little, thankfully he doesn't have much dialogue. I don't want to do that any more than we have to. But yes, we have been made small, and we are now in the child's crib. And he is now giant compared to us. I should be saying something. Then again, I did say I didn't want to talk through cutscenes, but I mean, I've been doing that pretty much consistently now. But yes, this is the boss of Area 1. There are 4 boss ghosts in the game. This one is by far the easiest. So we should hopefully not have too much issue with him. The rankings for boss ghosts, by the way, are different than they are for regular ghosts. I know I explained in regular ghosts it depends on, how much damage you do to them in one shot. With boss ghosts, though, there's no way you're going to do 90 damage in one shot, so the way it's ranked is actually based on your health. I don't know the exact numbers, but, if your health is high enough, you get a gold, and then if it goes down too much, you get a silver, and then if it goes down too much another bit, you get a bronze. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it is based on how much health you have at the end of the fight, rather than how much damage you take during the fight. So, like, if you start the fight with 60 HP, you're not going to get a gold, even if you take 0 damage during the boss fight. So, kind of a dick move there on Nintendo's part, but yeah, that's just how it works, I guess. Anyway, as you can see, most of the bouncy balls will disappear. However, there's one that does not, and you just have to hit him with it, and then he'll become vulnerable, and you suck him up. As you've been seeing. I should have explained that before actually demonstrating it, I suppose. Which Holy hell, aw, damn, I thought I was gonna get him already. Also, shout out to my friend Penko for drawing my new profile picture, by the way. I'll link his YouTube channel in the description. He's not active on YouTube, but that's just the platform I use, so I'll link it anyway. He's actually more active on Facebook, so I'll link his Facebook page as well. But yeah, I was just using my last profile picture was just an image of a boo that was colored green that I found on Google Images. But I got my new profile picture. He actually drew it for me for free, which was nice. And I didn't ask him to do that. He offered. You know, he offered to draw me a profile picture for free because he said he wanted the exposure. And although I'm not sure how much exposure my channel's gonna get him, it's pretty small at the moment. But hey, I'm not complaining. I got a free profile picture out of it, and it looks really nice. I like it a lot. And he asked me what I wanted, and I said a gold ghost that was colored green was nice, because that was originally what I wanted. But when I searched up that on Google Images, all I got was the greenies from Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Anyway, I'll finish the story after this. Luigi, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness you're okay. What, is this the voice I did for him last time? I can't remember. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. You seem to be a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Why don't you come back to the lab? When you vacuum a boss ghost, your Poltergust 3000 gets pretty much full to bursting. But, oh, I guess you showed that boss ghost to his boss. Puns. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. One Piece. I don't have a more clever joke there. Take a gander at this. This fine piece of work took nearly 20 years to develop. I call it the Ghost Petrificationizer. This machine lets us turn the ghosts you catch into paintings. Not only that, it works in reverse, too. How do you use it, you ask? Well, it's simple. Just plug that Poltergust 3000 into the slot and enjoy the ride, my boy. My boy. Where was I? Oh yeah, I looked up, all I could find were the greenies from Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, so I finally said fuck it, and just looked up Green Boo from Mario on Google Images and just took the top image, and that was my last profile picture. But now I have a much more personalized one, which is nice. The ghosts are invisible, so we need to press them into visible forms. And presto, turn them into beautiful ghost portraits. And we got a gold. I think we got golds on everyone, right? Yep. Gold on Chauncey, gold on Neville, gold on Lydia. Right, I should have said the baby's name is Chauncey. I said that in the last episode that I should say the ghosts' names as I'm encountering them, because you don't find out until after you beat them. Now you've got Neville, Lydia, Chauncey. This in-game, this is the first time you find out the names of the portrait ghosts. You've got a total of 3 ghosts. And yeah, the gold treasure's worth a lot here. Like, you could... there's a common factor that they could have divided this by. Like, I don't know why there are so many zeros for all of the treasure here, but whatever. Anyway, at the end of the game, you do get a ranking based on how much treasure you get, and the highest ranking you get if you get 100 million G. I don't remember the numbers for every other ranking, but you're probably thinking, well, we only have 6.6 million right now, so, and if we're a quarter done with the game, but like I said, the rest of the game has a lot more to it, including a lot more treasure, so we definitely will be getting the highest ranking on this. I think it's S ranking, right? Yeah, S is highest, I think. A is second highest. Lowest you can get is H, which is like, well, you get a portrait of the mansion based on how much treasure you get. And I'll explain all this later. It's too hard to explain now with no context. The game was saved, and how much time we at? Oh, we're not even 10 minutes in. Okay, we can probably get a couple rooms done in Area 2. I don't know what to talk about now. Everything that I really wanted to talk about, I've kind of gotten out of the way. So I guess we'll just commentate as we go along. Here I am talking through a cutscene yet again. It's the same cutscene we've already seen plenty of times, so. And now that we have the key to Area 2, we can finally advance into the mansion, and this is really where the meat of the game comes in. You know, Area 1 is almost like a prelude to what I feel is like the biggest part of the game. It's like once you walk through the door to Area 2, that's when the game feels like you've really gotten into it. You know, it's like we are in the thick of things right now, because Area 1 is kind of small and it just feels cozy and safe, whereas now it's like you're... Ouch. You are... right... Oh, this door is fake, by the way. I'm not going to be opening every fake door, but... This door is locked, and we go... Oh, our first encounter with a ceiling surprise, as they're called. They have 0 HP, so they're probably the easiest ghosts in the game. Bunch of cool coins here, which is nice. We can go, I believe we can go down here. We can't do anything here yet, but if we want, we can go down into the basement. And is there anything here? I think there's a heart, right? Yeah. So there are... These 2 doors are real. As you can see, the basement... There is quite a bit to do in the basement. But we can't go anywhere yet, because both of these doors are locked. Oh, never mind. This door's not locked. I don't know why I said that. But there's nothing we can do in this room right now. But this room will become very important later on in the game. Much later on, actually. Not until Area 3? No, Area 4, actually. This room becomes relevant. So, for now... Yeah, we won't... The basement, you can't do anything substantial in the basement until Area 4. So, for now, the room we need... Well, I guess I can... Wait, is this locked? No, it's not. Oh, it is locked. Okay. For some reason, I misremembered. I thought that was the first room we needed to go in. Treasure here? No. Anything here? Oh, our 3rd gold bar. Neat. I think Luigi says something... when you take a picture of this painting, right? That would be a good spot to hide some savings. Wait, is he saying that's the painting or the vase? Shit. Now that's just not my style. Okay, yeah, the vase was the hiding some savings. I don't know, Luigi. I like that. I like that painting. That's definitely nice. My mic picking me up. I feel like I'm talking a bit quietly. I should probably enunciate a bit more, but not another ceiling surprise, nothing special. I'm pretty sure they all drop hearts? Most of them do, anyway. Oh wait, hold on. I remember, there's something interesting that happens if you try and walk in here. Occupied! I feel I should try and... Oh, never mind. I'll finish that thought later. It's a bit spoilery at the moment. Ah, shit. And we have our first encounter with grabbing ghosts, who, unlike Chugga Conroy, I cannot do an adequate impression of these. I'll try... I can try, though. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Chugga Conroy can actually do a really good impression of these. It's fun. Funny. Hey, looks like you've run into a bit of trouble there. Maybe you need more training. There are some ghosts who will try to grab and hold you. When that happens, try moving your control stick back and forth to shake them off. It's the age-old struggle for survival, my boy. Don't lose heart, Luigi. Another key, and yeah, I forgot about this room, but now we can go into the room that I thought we were supposed to go into. I don't know why I did that. Wait, does Mike pick me up when I talk like this? Okay, barely. It barely does. I really ought to not just mumble. Anyway, now we come into the ballroom, as I kind of jumped the gun a bit there. But yes, this is the ballroom. I'm sorry I spoiled 10 seconds in advance. And here we have our introduction to Shy Guys. They look pretty different from your typical Shy Guy, but they're referred to as Shy Guys. And they do have the masks, even though the masks look very different. Shit, I missed that one. I should not stop talking. But yeah, Shy Guys are not hard to deal with at all. If you get too close, they will swing their pitchforks at you. And if you incapacitate one, the other one will attack you, so you want to try and get them both at the same time. One Shy Guy left, and god damn it, I didn't mean to. And after you take out the last Shy Guy, these on the floor will start moving, and we are introduced to our first portrait ghost of Area 2, the Floating Whirlindas. They do have 2 hearts, but I don't think this gen can even see us. Wait, do they say 2 different things? I thought I remember them only saying one thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no matter who you hit, they say the same thing. And I forget, I'm not exactly sure how you activate them. Do you just like run around on this? I remember as a kid I thought you had to dust them for some reason. I have no idea why I thought that. Is it accurate? I don't think it is. But I think you just don't look at them. Or do you look at them? If you turn the light off? I actually forget the exact trick too. I think, do you just run around on this? Yeah, I think you just run around on this thing. That's weird. But anyway, if we can hopefully keep up our gold streak, we have yet to not get a gold on any portrait ghost. And yes we can. Okay, good. Now this next room up ahead is actually very, very interesting, very important. Something very important to the plot of this game occurs in the next room. However, first I will check the ceiling fans. Oh, we get a heart, which you need. Oh yeah. And I'm probably going to call it an episode after the next room. Because, you know, the next room is it's very unassuming. It's just another room, but something very important happens here. Which you might not be able to tell at first, because when we enter, it really does not look all that important at all. It's just a room full of boxes. And what's it called? Storage room. Yeah, it's just the storage room. And we have another purple puncher. We will get introduced to a new minor ghost type in this room as well. Oh, a Speedy Spirit. I forgot. I actually forgot there was a Speedy Spirit here. Fuck. No. No. Shit. God damn it. Oh well. One Speedy Spirit is not going to mean the difference between getting S rank and not getting S rank. But anyway, here we have other type of grabbing ghosts. I forget what they're called. I don't know if they're just called grabbing ghosts again. But they will grab a hold of you and shake you like the other ones do, except this time, when these guys do it, it does damage, whereas the other ones can't actually hurt you. No, you don't. And that is that. And you're probably wondering, well, what do we do now? But as you can clearly see in the mirror, there is a button here, and it says, do not push. What happens if we take a snapshot of that? What in the world is this? So you walk up to the wall here, and push the button, of course. And we are greeted with a secret passage. And there's a trapdoor in the floor, which you're probably wondering what is underneath here. Danger. What in the world is this? Oh, right, I was hitting Y to return for some reason. Clearly says B or X. But yeah, now there's another button, and press this, and something very, very important and relevant to this game's storyline will happen. Who's there? Who dares disturb our sleep? Oh, it's Luigi. Look, guys, Luigi's finally here. We're gonna do to you what we did to your brother, only worse. What's on his back? It's EGAD's Poltergeist 3000. Everybody, scram! Luigi, are you okay? That was them. Those were the ones who released all of the ghosts from the paintings in my gallery. Those fiends. I wondered where King Boo and his gang had gone. So, they were hiding in the mansion all along. Thanks for flushing them out, Luigi. I'm tickled you found them, but perhaps it would have been better if you hadn't, well, let every single one escape. Just a thought. Oh well, water under the bridge. Anyway, you should probably come back to the lab for a sec. I've been waiting for you, young Luigi. Your brother must have been taken by that gang of boos. Poor feller. Oh no, don't talk crazy. They're not gonna eat the man. But what became of him? Odd that he hasn't come back. Right, I accidentally skipped through that. Common theory holds that boos grow in strength when they travel in numbers. They must somehow combine their powers too. Their power likely overwhelmed your brother. If your aim is to save Mario, there's but one way to do it. Capture each boo and slowly weaken the group's power. But boos, as their name implies, like to hide and then jump out to scare people. You've got your work cut out finding them. Hey, don't get all down in the mouth, my boy. That Game Boy Horror I gave you was a secret function. I knew it'd come in handy one day, so I developed it secretly. I call it the Boo Radar. The Boo Radar will flash red when something round like a boo is hidden nearby. Use it to search everywhere, Luigi. Alright now, Sonny, don't go tuckering yourself out. Relax and just try to get those boos one at a time. The trick is using the control stick and the C stick together. Don't forget now, that's true, because as I'll explain later, boos are different, they operate different mechanically than other ghosts, so you have to, they're a bit trickier to catch than regular ghosts, actually. Where will you go, Luigi? Back to the mansion, and I will call that another episode, I think? Oh, careful now, Luigi. In the next episode, we will begin our quest to hunt down each boo, and hopefully that won't take up the entire episode, so we'll be able to continue with the rest of the game as well. And that's about it. Thanks all for watching. Ciao.